What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another awesome, exciting episode of Movie Merc. Today, we're thinking and talking about the amazing new movie, Project Hail Mary. Yeah, this one has some actual serious weight behind it because it's based on Andy Weir's novel and it's being led by Ryan Gosling himself. So, right away, expectations are not low, they're very, very high. The last time I felt like this in a film was The Martian, and it was pretty much just Matt Damon turning growing potatoes into a full-time job on another planet. Oddly enough, that too was a weird novel. And yeah, it was great. So back to this amazing novel turned movie. The story follows Ryland Grace, a middle school science teacher who wakes up alone on a spaceship. What a crazy trip that would be, with no memory of who he is or why he's there. No crew, no context, just him and a slowly unraveling situation that gets worse. And the more he remembers, and what he eventually figures out is the sun is dying, not dimming a little, dying. Something is draining its energy. Earth is on a clock right now. Somehow, this random science teacher ends up being the guy sent to fix it all. Now, Ryan Gosling as Ryland Grace is actually a really, really interesting lead choice here. He's great at playing characters who feel kind of isolated or stuck in their own head. He's been perfect in roles like this before. And it's perfect here because most of this story is just him trying to place things together in his past life. Talking to himself, solving problems, and barely holding it together for some of the movie itself. But let's get into the thing that actually makes Project Hail Mary stand out, Rocky. Rocky is the alien, not your typical humanoid, basically a person, weird makeup alien. No, this is a completely different species. He's described as this five-legged rock being who doesn't even really see the world the way humans do. He perceives things through vibrations and sound itself instead of light. And somehow the friendship between Ryland and Rocky becomes one of the most heartfelt things I have seen in years. The entire story, I'm not exaggerating. When I say this, Rocky is the reason people love this book as much as they do. The dynamic between them starts off with confusion, a little bit of fear, zero ability to communicate, but they literally understand each other right off the bat. But first, through science and patience, they figure out a way to build a communication system and they learn from each other. And it's beautiful. It's one of the most genuine, surprisingly emotional friendships in modern sci fi that I have seen since E.T. and Elliot got sick in his science class. Rocky has this very direct, almost blunt personality, and back and forth between him and Ryland adds a ton of humor without feeling forced. And that's the thing, that this story isn't just about saving Earth. It becomes about collaboration between two completely different species trying to solve the exact same problem. And that's what makes the movie feel so great and the stakes so big than just humanity itself. Now, from a movie standpoint, this is where everything either works or completely falls apart because Rocky is not easy to adapt. You can't just throw him on screen and hope it works out. His design, his movement, his voice, the way he communicates, it all has to feel believable and not goofy in a sense. They nail Rocky in this movie. If they don't, if they didn't, the whole thing would have collapsed. Same thing for the tone of the film. There's a lot of science here as well, but it's not meant to feel like a lecture. It's problem solving. It's trial and error, figuring things out under pressure. And I really, really enjoyed it. It didn't make me feel anxious at all. The movie has to keep that flow, though, without bogging things down. And Ryan Gosling just carrying a huge portion of this film all on his own, especially in the early parts. So his performance has to keep you engaged, even when it's just him in the spaceship and a bunch of increasingly bad realizations. You still feel like you're present. But to get all of this right, the balance, the humor, the science, the emotional core with Rocky, this could be something special, and they pulled it off 100-fold, 110%. I mean, it's just amazing. It's not just another space movie. This actually stands out from the genre alone because at its core, Project Hail Mary is about problem solving, yes, but it's also about connection. It's about two completely different beings choosing to trust one another when everything is on the line. And that's what people are really going to remember about this film. Guaranteed it. That's it for this one over here at Movie Merc. I'm going to give this movie a solid 8.9 because I truly cried over a rock alien. Teared up several times. Let me know what you guys think about Ryan Gosling taking on this role. And more importantly, just if you went out and saw it, tell me what you think in the comments below. Did Rocky pull it off? Did he tug at your heartstrings like he tugged at mine? Because my gosh, I was just shock and awe about the whole movie. From the very beginning, I was on the edge of my seat, to the very end of the movie, I was on the edge of my seat. Great work again. Go see this movie if you haven't. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me on this awesome Monday night. Go do something fun. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for coming. I'll be seeing you around on the next one. And yeah, peace. Talk to you soon.